There are three things you need in your life if you want to win. What God has said, the capacity to believe what God has said, and the knowledge of how to execute what he has said. You can hear what God has said correctly. You can believe what God has said and not have the strategy for its execution. For instance, Joshua got it right that they were supposed to defeat Jericho. So the prophetic word was not in doubt. Direction was not in doubt, but they lacked strategy. Joshua had to confront the angel and say, tell me how they will go down. The way they knew was war, to fight. But the angel said, in this matter, you will not fight. Shield your swords and go around 7 times, once every day. And on the 7th time, you will do it having the worshippers in front of you. It's a very difficult, you can't invent that kind of strategy. It sounds silly. A fortified city, the Bible says Jericho was so fortified, 5 chariots could stand on the fence, meaning even if it fell, it would still be a fence again. Jericho did not fall, it sank, because Rahab lived on the wall. So you can imagine how wide the wall was, that a house, you could make a house out of the wall. It would be a waste to fight with swords. If you know anything about walking with God, he never gives you one strategy forever. Divine strategies are seasonal. There are times the strategy is to part the sea. There are times the strategy is to walk on water. There are times the strategy is to use your boat. There are times the strategy is to call for help. There are times the strategy is to shout. There are times the strategy is to keep quiet. There are times the strategy is to run away. There are times the strategy is to fight. Because you excelled 5 years ago in ministry does not mean you will excel 5 years later. The call still remains the same, but because times change, you have to receive the strategy. There are many people trying to execute their visions, new seasons with old strategies. That's why he said, give us this day. You already did well yesterday, but give me this day. This must be a prayer for someone. I'm at a new season right now. I don't want to use old business strategies. When I excelled in business, there was no internet. Now that there's internet, oh God, show me the strategy for this season. Let me tell you, the one who wins consistently, level after level, is the one who pays the price to obtain the strategy for every season. I'll tell you how you know you are disciplined in terms of spiritual things. When you have the power to do many things, but you wait until the strategy comes.